It was just over 4 months ago I found myself on a plane, flying west above the Pacific, bound for China. Nervous and feeling out of my element, I reflected on what had brought me to this point. Why had I taken this leap of faith into another world? I had told myself it was the best thing for me. Before leaving, I was convinced that I wanted my career to take me abroad, to see the world and take advantage of opportunities that others wouldn't. Going to China would plant my feet firmly on that road, and the experiences it would give me would probably be the most important thing I could bring home with me. But I was still terrified on that flight there, and when my plane touched down in Shanghai, I felt lost in a haze. A feeling of being lost would follow me for the next month as I adjusted to a new culture. I couldn't begin to wrap my head around the many things that seemed to baffle me. The culture was more strange than I had prepared myself for. I had arrived in the middle of Chinese New Year and had the chance to witness the closing festivities. As a foreigner, it felt surreal. The food was unlike anything I had seen written on the menu at Panda Express or my local takeout place. It was an adventure all its own to try all the different dishes, and I tried all of them. But when you're lost, you have the wondrous opportunity to stumble across things you hadn't known you were looking for, wonderful surprises that have an impact on you. I could feel my spirit lifted as I reconnected with a faith that had been hanging in the wings of my life while I was busy with things I thought more important. But what had the most impact on me were the friends that I made, who were like me, lost. The haze of uncertainty was still there, but it had cleared a little bit, and the world seemed brighter with people there beside me, sharing in the new experiences. As time went on, I began to find my way, and I could see things differently through the haze. I was able to see where Western influence had taken hold. Shanghai was not the traditional China of movies, or the communist China of the last few decades. It was a hub of commerce and capitalism. But through that, what I found the saddest were the glimpses of the old Chinese culture, slowly dying. I began to see what this clash between Western culture and the Communist Party was wreaking on old Chinese ways. It made my time there all the more impactful, knowing that perhaps the next time I returned, the old dialects would no longer be spoken, the old towns would be paved over in the side of a new financial center, and the temples would be tourist hubs instead of quiet and peaceful. 4 months abroad, and I found myself once more on a plane, this time heading east, back home. Strangely enough, I was filled with some familiar feeling, but also some new ones. Sadness at leaving behind friends that had become a family, and a foreign country that had become another home. The personal impact it had on me was the most profound. I had made the decision to study abroad to lead me down the road towards a career abroad, without really knowing what that meant. Now that I have had a taste of what to expect, I've become resolved that I made the right choice. It has made me realize I need to do whatever it takes to make sure I find my way back.